Hey, my name's Ryan and welcome back to Fix or Fail. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. It's not really a fix or fail. This right here is a battery backup that I got many years ago. And it's not starting my vehicle. So I'm going to try to replace the battery in it, which I've never done before. Rather than buy a new one for 50 or 100 bucks, find out how much batteries are and see if we just can't replace it. So let's get started on this and see what happens. I'm hoping I've got my cameras in a good enough angle where we can see everything. Okay, first thing we're going to do is try to take out all these screws. Now, just a side note, this thing has been unplugged and not charged for multiple days. In fact, if I hit the charge button on this, wow, I still have the tag on it. That tells you how lazy I am to take the tag off. Yeah, there's zero charge whatsoever in this thing. It has literally been sitting for years. I tried charging it. And it said it was fully charged, and then as soon as I put it in my vehicle, it just click, and it said it was completely dead. So that tells me it's shot. We're gonna go ahead and remove this tag as well. Said I got this thing probably 10 years ago. Ooh, 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 yeah. I think I see why it's not charging. Whew. Okay, well, yeah. I don't know if you can see it. That battery there is severely corroded. Alright, we're going to get that out, and we are going to get a new battery. Now that we got it open, we can find out what type of battery it's going to take. And then tomorrow I'll go pick up a new battery, and we'll get a new one put in there, and we'll see if we can make this thing work. Wow. In the meantime, I'm going to try to get this one out. There's a ton of corrosion. I hope that's savable. But let's take it apart and find out. Okay, now I was able to find the wrenches that'll fit it. They're actually 5/16. I got 2 of them, so we'll get those in there and get all that fixed. But first, I'm going to vacuum up all of this corrosion so I quit spreading it all over the place. Okay, that's a start. We'll go ahead and try to get the rest of this stuff picked up, cleaned up, and then we'll do a good clean on it before we put it back together. I just want to get this just so we can get the battery out. I don't even know if I'll be able to get this one off. Oh. That's not good. It came right out of the battery. That's not good at all. Oof. Well, it's disconnected. For sure. Oof. Let's hope there's not battery acid all over the place. Oof. That's in pretty bad shape. Look at all that corrosion in the bottom of it. We'll get this all cleaned out. I'm not sure the best way to neutralize the corrosion. I will go look it up and see what the best way to neutralize this is so I can get that screw off. Okay, now just put people's mind at ease. I've got some baking soda and water. I also have some towels with some baking soda and water on them, and I got plenty more baking soda to help neutralize all of the corrosion and acid that, well, not really acid, it's just all corrosion. But after reading online, they're like, oh, use baking soda and water to clean it up and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some baking soda, put this end in some baking soda and water to try to neutralize the corrosion that's in there. Let's see how well that works. Oh, it's foaming and eating that stuff right off. I don't always do the smartest stuff. Sometimes I do before I think. So I probably should have had gloves on when I did this, but as soon as I saw the corrosion, I probably should have put on gloves, but I didn't. Why? Because, you know, it's a guy thing, sorry. Try to get the task done first and then worry about the consequences later. But anyways, I now have gloves on. So let's see how this is doing. Whoo! Boy, that foamed up nicely. I don't know if you see that, but wow, this bag is just foaming like crazy. And, ooh, did it break loose? Yes, it did. Used my 7mm and able to break it loose. There's still a bunch of corrosion on that screw. So we're going to take it out and then clean it some more. Oh, it ate right straight through it. The screw's gonna be replaced for sure. Look at that. It literally ate the screw in half. Wow. That screw there is actually eaten right in half. I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not. The screw is eaten right in half. Or the nut is eaten right in half. Got the wrench off. Think I'm gonna have to do some finagling to get this thing off. Whew, this might be a lost cause. Alright. I'm probably gonna have to get a hammer and go to my workbench and get this thing apart, which I won't be able to do in the video. But I'm going to see what it's going to take for me to get this thing apart, and I think we will continue this tomorrow. Once I get the new battery, I'll get this apart and I'll get the rest of the stuff cleaned up. So yeah, we'll pause it for there. Alright, hey, I'm back. It has been 3 days since I ordered the battery. Finally came in, so we're getting ready to put this whole thing back together finally. I had to go ahead and redo this connector here. The old one, it was just all corroded and I couldn't get the screw off or anything, so I had to redo that, and I was able to actually clean up the old terminal here, make it look nice and shiny again. So we'll get that reconnected on the new battery, and the old screw is gone. I had to cut it in order to get it off, so I got a new screw here that we're gonna put in here. Take a look at that. Got a new one here that we're just gonna put in just to get it up and running. Kinda about the same size as the original. So I'll get all this put back together. We're gonna speed through this real quick and we'll see if it works. This is a 12 volt 18 amp hour battery that I got from Amazon. The original one was a 17 amp hour. They don't have one, so I got an 18 hour one instead. It runs about $35. Ooh, it even comes with the screws. I didn't realize it came with those. Perfect. Well, then I can forget the one that I had earlier. Nice little beast right there. And it did take me a while to clean this thing up. Whew, there was a lot of corrosion in here. I used some baking soda and water, and then cleaned it and re-cleaned it again, and then rinsed it all out gently, not to get the electronics wet. And then after I was done, I blew it out with air just to make sure I got everything out of it. Great. Here we go, nice and tight. Yes, I'm one of those that put stuff together before I actually test it. I have faith I did it right. I could be 100% wrong. Oops, I'm gonna find those two screws. I don't know where they went. Maybe as we were getting this whole thing cleaned up and going, possibly it all went, yeah. But we hit the button and it shows full charge now. So that's a good sign. We can turn the USB jack on and off. There's our plug-in. There's a nice little LED light. And ooh, works. Like a working jump pack now. So I would say that's a success. So yes, it's a fix. So if you've never taken one of these apart and want to see how it's done, now you see how it's done. So anyways, thanks for watching and have a good one. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.